Here comes Carolina. The ascent, the cross in back post, and they find the breakthrough. They've been growing into the game. They've now overtaken DC Power, and for the second time in as many matches, it's Tyler Lucy on the score sheet. She just keeps flexing on him.
Great goal by Lucy, but also very poor defending by Fitch, who just stepped in for this DC side. She needed to step a little bit more aggressively.
She was on the score sheet last time these two sides played back in December 13, scored the 2-0 in that 3-0 victory for Brooklyn. Here's Sam Kroger set to deliver. Swung in toward the penalty spot, bouncing in front of goal, and Rebecca Cook redirects. What a start for Brooklyn. Barely 5 minutes into the contest. First dead ball situation for Brooklyn, and they capitalize.
Kroger plays a great bouncing ball into the 6. Which makes a big difference when you have depth in your lineup, because then you know you have players to play with the sense, and if someone gets hurt, then you can easily exchange them.
Lovely touches from Milena, and a good delivery into the area. It's Zimmerman, who's doubled the lead for Brooklyn. Route 1 direct football from the visitors, and they've doubled their lead at the death of the opening half.
It's all about composure. Brilliantly worked by Milena. That look to Zimmerman. Zimmerman running onto that ball with a one-strike wonder. Your whole team behind the ball, then to have Parsons go ahead and run up the line or send that ball into divided midfielder.
Brooklyn back on the front foot through Zimmerman. Now Cook from the edge of the area. Breslin continues her run. She's found. It's Breslin! Wonderful combination, connective football from Brooklyn, who have their third. For the second time in as many visits to Tampa Bay, it's Brooklyn 3, Tampa Bay Sun 0.
Very happy for Breslin. Great things happen when you continue to play and you run into space. You see her running into space right here, and a quick look, one touch wonder.
Speaking of the international break and a little bit of disruption in the schedule, but in terms of high-level form, well, maybe we can return to that here in a moment. In full form, Lexington SC on the break, shouts away, and Pater found. Alyssa Bourgeois busts through and breaks up the deadlock. 1-0 Lexington.
And now I can say I was incorrect, because here comes our first goal of the match. I knew I was going to jinx us one way or the other. It's Alyssa Bourgeois able to fly down that right flank. Nobody steps for Dallas Trinity. But this is a position you're looking to shoot this one on frame and have your team follow up for any rebounds.
It belongs to Lexi Misimo, who goes over the wall and tucks it in. Picked it up and put it there, and Dallas are on level terms. A light-footed strike from Lexi Misimo.
Lexi Misimo delivers, but this is what started it all. It's Cameron Lancaster able to draw the foul just outside the box, and then here comes Lexi Misimo.
Played short on this Cornerstone Capital Bank corner kick. Abogagu rolled in and poked home. Lauren Flynn flies in and makes it 2-1.
What a beautiful corner kick play for Dallas Trinity. to take the lead. The pups are howling, the fans are cheering. Chioma Ubogagu plays this one short. I love the little heel pass there, and then off of that creativity, here comes. You have to make sure you're still being composed and patient.
Numbers flooding forward. Cross coming. A look at goal. What a save, and stuck back in. Kat Berry saves Lexington on the road. Only 2 goals for her in the last 7 games. She comes through brilliantly in the clutch.
Wow. Talk about putting everything forward to try to tie the game up. Lexington able to drive this one top of the 6, and then how about
such a speedy player, and the way that she can slow up and speed up when she's got the ball at her feet makes it so hard to kind of judge how you want to defend her 1v1.
On the quick break, in behind, Raji against her former club has broken the deadlock. Cold-blooded and 1-0.
Lexington waiting for their moment to strike, and you see Raji's emotional as her teammates congratulate her, picking up on that mistake from Fort Lauderdale. A dangerous ball there in the middle. I don't think they had any idea that she was trailing in behind Kelly Van Treek, and she catches them sleeping as they're trying to build out so close to their own box. Great recognition too, putting it away into that bottom corner.
It will be Griffith who takes the effort for Lexington. Shania Gordon gets a yellow for denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. Griffith rolls it in. Pristine penalty take. And the lead doubles here in Lexington, 2-0.
4 goals now this season for Sarah Griffith. Just calm, composed. They like her to be in those moments to take those penalty kick opportunities, and slots it that left.
There's Cummings. It's a wonderful ball by Cummings out of the back to find Abera. Lifted over the top for Walker. Walker in the stride. It's Alyssa Walker, slotted past Hope Heisey, and barely out of the locker room. DC Power find the breakthrough. Wonderful connectivity, direct and lethal in the approach.
And what a way to start the second half, right? This ball, just a beautiful from Sid Cummings, and then Abera to play it quickly to Walker, who was just exploiting that back line. They were caught flat, 1v1 against Hope Heisey. That one just went right through her legs, just used her pace there to continue.
This one played into space for Gorley, has Torbert inside. Gianna Gorley cuts to her right foot. Gorley is denied, point blank, and Torbert there to put it back. It's 2-0 Power FC. Downhill football, a direct approach from DC Power on both goals.
And what a finish by Deja Torbert. Gorley gets this ball in the box, and everyone from Spokane is so focused on her, they don't see Deja Torbert. Nobody was marking as that ball was deflected off of McCoy. She's there like she always is to collect anything second ball and put.
Corbin just 1 goal this season, had 8 goals in her time in Australia last year with Brisbane Roar. Mia Corbin makes it 1-0, Carolina on the road.
Ice in her veins for Mia Corbin. Picking her spot and putting it in a position where Kelsey Darty just had to pick a side. She picked wrong. We're looking back at this foul. Jill Aguilera knocked out.
Looking for the insurance goal from the corner. There it is! Sydney Studer, you mentioned, she's been dominant in the air as of late. And she nets another for Carolina Ascent.
She was the one who provided the 2 goals to finally get them on the right foot and to finally find the back of the net. Sydney Studer, so strong in the air. Not able to collect on the last free kick, but on the corner kick is where she needs to be. A beautiful service in, gets up and over Cujo there and redirects the ball. Looks like she's done that one before, and that'll be
some fantastic defending, even though she was poorly positioned just because of the way the ball was faced for Samar Guidry.
The touch right back to Smith. DeSmit shoots, she scores! Bailey DeSmit with a step, and that's all she needed. Sporting Jacks near the end of the first half draws first blood. It's 1-0.
And she just continues her scoring streak. Just picks up this ball after a little flick, 1-2 passes, and all you have to do is slot it home. What a class finish from Bailey DeSmit. It actually deflected off of maybe even momentum going into the second 45, where Dallas hasn't been knocking on the door. They've had some chances, 6 shots, 3 on target for Dallas Trinity.
Ken tries her luck, she scores! Looked like a harmless play, but Ken did not give up on it. One pivot, she fires, and now Sporting Jacks has ballooned this lead to 2-0.
And when it rains, it pours for Sporting Jacks. They just continue to score goals in bunches. Paige Kenton gets on the score sheet here. Just a
some back-breaking moments for Dallas. Kenton weaving across, great ball here, a clean break. That shot finds the back of the net, and Sporting Jacks has opened things up with a 3-0 lead, and there's Bowman. Sophia Bowman all by her lonesome thanks to Paige Kenton, and Sporting Jacks is not looking behind.
And Sporting Jacks just continues that transition moment leading to goals. Kenton unselfishly dumps this off for
Bowman, Banak. Bowman scored in the second half. Banak again, lofted it up. Left-hand side, open crease, it's 4-0. Well, the rewards continue to be dolled out. Meg Hughes, the lucky recipient this time. Sporting Jacks opening things up. It is 4-0.
And Meg Hughes just continuing to work. What a beautiful touch to bring that ball out of the air.